beat kicks in, we hit the ceiling within. We dip our feet in and swim. It's like 7, 8. As we count these mistakes, we watch and let them escape. We walk the road that we take. It's like cloud 9 when we're coming back down. We turn the
What up, yo? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Ross here with Perceivable Cost of Blog. Today I'm gonna give y'all some of my thoughts on the Remnant's new music 2013 entitled Indian Summer. Alright, Indian Summer. Now, if anybody's offended by that and Native Americans offended by that, I didn't make the title. Don't be charging me with no racial slurs or nothing like that. That's the name of the album. Y'all got some problem with that? Y'all holler at them dudes. Alright, y'all holler at them. I ain't the one, okay? So I'll give y'all my thoughts on this. Now, first of all, I didn't realize it, but I had heard of this group before, but I never really paid attention to their music. I seen them on Spirit Hip Hop site. But the reason I bought it was I saw their interview on the Dead End Hip Hop show. And I listened to it, I was like, the Remnant. And, you know, of course, when you hear something like that, you think, well, maybe they're Christian. I don't know. And I listened to the freestyle, and then I heard first dude spit. I said, well, maybe they're not. And I heard the second dude spit, like, wow, maybe they are. So I went to check out their music. I was like, wow, I was amazed. What really amazed me about this group, first of all, is, you know, they are Christians. And that is very evident in their music that they are Christians. But I think why they are able to get a pass is because it's not just one-dimensional type of music. Any type of one-dimensional music, whether it's Jay-Z, you know, with his materialism, or certain Christian MCs who stick to, you know, just one dimension of their rhymes, you know, they're going to get criticized. And I think with this group, even though they're clear about their faith, if you listen to their rhymes, they're very talented and able to incorporate scriptures in their rhymes. But if a person didn't know the Bible, they would just think, okay, they're just kicking knowledge or just being poetic. Whereas actuality is actually scripture. And I think that's really, really dope about this group. Kind of reminds me of, you know, the Grits back in the day, Lightheaded, you know, more recently. Just being able to present Christian worldview, talk about Christ, but at the same time doesn't seem one-dimensional. Again, that's why I think they're able to get away with it. Production-wise on here, to me, it's overall consistently good, but I think there are some highlights. And I guess to get into some of my issues with the project, and this, I know that the backpacker is going to be upset with me, but I think they are best when they're more like, you know, that Tribe Called Quest, native tongue, jazzy, emotional type music. When they're doing boom bap, it's good, but it doesn't really convey the emotions that's in their lyrics. And so, like, some of my favorite songs on here really are the ones where they had that, what I call that, they said it themselves, some people compare it in the native tongues, where they had that tribe vibe to it. One example would be, and it's not tribe, but it's just a little bit, you feel it emotionally. But the song like Wuthering Heights, you know, it's a somber subject matter, but I think when again we talk about dimensions, the production matched the lyrics, you know, and matched the feel of the song. It's sort of like a movie comparison. Think of a movie, like you could have a scene that's sad, but if you don't have the music to match it, it's not as powerful, okay? Or even in action movies, a scene might be dope, but if that music is not there to go along with it, to match the mood of it, it's not as dope. And I think that when they're at their best, when the music matches the mood of the song. So a song like Wuthering Heights, just dope, just really gets you into it emotionally. The Art of Trapping, that's a spoken word piece, but that's very, very dope. Sort of like false deceivers in the church, outside of the church, everywhere, just false people. And you have to hear it there, know what I'm talking about, but it's very dope. Mark my words. This one, like I said, the Christian worldview is very evident, but again, I think they get away with it, because like I said, they don't come off as one-dimensional. The singing on here is dope. Shantae Can. This is an overall dope, jazzy vibe. But my favorite song on here is a song called Cloud 9. Like, this feels like a Q-tip or maybe a Dirt type of production. Just the emotional vibe. Just the jazzy vibe. Like I said, this, if the album was like this, to me, this album would be a classic. But like I said, man, that's just my opinion on that. But overall, what I really like about these dudes is, their wordplay. Have a lot of dope wordplay, a lot of imagery, just being able to convey their emotions and be not just one-dimensional in a variety of ways, whether it's talking about, world issues, whether it's talking about personal stuff they going through, talking about their life. Just being able to convey it in a number of different ways makes them a very well-rounded group. And like they said on Dead End Hip Hop, they can spit. You know what I'm saying? Cadence-wise, they can go over, they can flow slow, they can speed it up. They can just do a lot of good stuff, man. The mixing kind of hurt it for me. Some songs, when you turn it up, it gets kind of distorted. I'm not saying it's horrible mixing or anything like that, but it could have been better. But I like, I like some of the boom bap. Some of the, they use a lot of different types of guitars, whether it's acoustic or just different types. Sometimes they might break out into like a little jazz type of thing at the end for like a, like a little modern jazz, letting the guitar player go at it. Acoustic guitar, like I said, horns, different types of instruments. But again, to me, I think they're at their best when they have that Tribe Called Quest vibe to them. But yeah, man, just if they might be considered born rappers to you, it depends on your taste. So I say just check it out for yourself. Just go to the Remnant, TheRemnat.bandcamp.com. Check it out. If this sounds dope to you, listen to the whole album. If it sounds like something that's nice, purchase the album. I would say, to me, I think it's it's a good album. It could have been better, but I think, overall, it's a good album. I like their uses of singers. I wish they could have had that little vibe a little more with some of there, but like I said, overall, they can spit to me. So that's my opinion. Let it hear yours. But see what costs a blog. Kobe Sets on the Mount Triples.